नमस्कार. आयच्या गजालींनी आमचे बरोबर भारतातले एक नामनेचे न्यूरोसर्जन डॉक्टर अनिरुद्ध कुमार पुरोहित, हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ न्यूरोसर्जरी हैदराबादच्यान आयल्यात, जे निजाम इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल सायन्सच्या हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट न्यूरोसर्जरी विभागाचे प्रमुख जावन आसात. आणि आयच्या आमच्या चर्चेचो जो विषय आसा तो बरोच इंटरेस्टिंग आसा. आमच्या सगळ्यांच्या दिसपट्ट्या जिणेंतलो एक महत्वाचो घटक जे म्हणजे आमची यातायात, म्हणजे आमचे ट्रान्सपोर्ट किंवा आमचे ट्रॅफिक किंवा आमचे रोड्स, हांचेर जो आमचो सहवास चलता की हांचेर जे आमचे जडण घडण किंवा देवाण घेवाण चलता ताचे विशीं आशिल्लो अतिशय निगडीत प्रश्न तो म्हळ्यार व्हेहिक्युलर एक्सिडेंट्स किंवा रोड एक्सिडेंट्स. आणि रोड एक्सिडेंट्स कशे जातात, कित्याक लागून जातात, हाचे खूब विश्लेशणां वेगवेगळ्या लोकांनी, तज्ञ लोकांच्या कडल्यान तुमी आयकल्या आसतली. पण एक न्यूरोसर्जन जो ह्या दिसपट्ट्या आपल्या जिणेंतल्यान जाचे कितलेशेच व्यवहार ह्या रोड एक्सिडेंट्साच्या असोसिएटेड असतात ताचे कडल्यान ह्या विशया कडल्यान चड माहिती घेवप तितकेच महत्वाचें, तितकेच रंजक. So, Dr. Purohit, I welcome you to the studio of Prudent, and we are here. I'm here to talk to you on regards to the vehicular accidents and road safety, because as you are associated with lot of head injuries, spinal injuries, and it is your day-to-day activity that you must have seen so many people coming out left with rehabilitation. Some are no more. Whatever possible at your level, you must have always tried. But I would like to know, as a matter of passing on this information to the public at large, what you feel about these road accidents, what is the magnitude of this problem, whether it is in India, abroad, whether it is in our country, and what can be done best to prevent this?
Namaskaram. Dr. Dayanand, I think what you have raised is a very important issue in the sense that everyone on this planet is susceptible to meet with head injury. No one is immune. And most biggest problem is that the life in which the person is most prudential at that time he suffers with the road traffic accident. And we every day see the accident, they come to us either unconscious, bleeding from the ear, nose, eyes are red, or they have lost the power in their lower limbs because of the spinal injury. And we are not only just receiving them, we are peeping inside their body, into the brain, into the spine, and trying to save as much as brain or nervous tissue we can save. Not only this, neurosurgeons are the witness that what ultimately happening to them. Are we losing them? Then what is happening to the family? We have seen that mother is pregnant and the father has passed away in the accident. Urinary problem. Hearing problem, speech problem, they are not able to speak to their family. Is it that we all the time seeing these kind of the disabilities, and if we do not come out to the society that we are the first witness to the sufferings of the person or the family, I think is we have not done our duty. That is what the reason that we brought one movie for the public in which I say that I have witnessed my wife's road accident.
So it must be a very this thing for you, because when you had to operate on other people, your attitude may be a little different. But a similar situation when you had to face in your family, your closest person, a near and dear to one, when your wife met with an accident, how you reacted to this initially?
When I was operating on my wife, I was performing two duties, neurosurgeon's duty as well as a husband's duty. And as you said very correctly, Dr. Dayanand, that those emotions cannot be just explained and expressed with which we have gone, because every step there was a controversy, what should be the best one for this particular patient. Okay. And the science cannot solve those problems. Yes. For an individual, all the time we had lot of controversy. I hope that we all understand that a lot of research is also required, not only to prevent but also to treat it. Science is always a progressive phenomenon. There is no end of the experience. Yeah. And that is what we have put in this particular movie, so that each and everybody in the society can learn. And we have found that मैं करीब आज से 30 साल पहले बोला करता था कि गाड़ी को जवानी के जोश से नहीं, अनुभवों की रफ्तार से चलाना चाहिए.
Correct.
और आज का यूथ इतने जोश उमंग से चलाता है कि वो भूल जाता है कि वो किस सड़क पर किस तरह चला रहा है, क्योंकि वहां पे कई और लोग भी आ रहे हैं.
So it is like more of a competitive spirit, because even on the roads they want to go first. Even
Yeah.
at the cross junction they don't want to give the opportunity to other person. They don't. I will go first. ये जो रफ्तार की जो दिमाग में means it has become a more like a conditioned reflex in our mind.
Yeah.
You know, I should be the first. I should be the first, and
Right.
that has given rise to a lot of vehicular accidents, especially when you are seeing in our country or in your state, whether it is in your state or in my state.
No, Dr. Dayanand, we keep telling these things.
Yeah.
Even to our children, to our students, not only about the accident, many things of our experience
Yes.
to our youngsters. I tell you, one day, one fellow announced that I will tell so scaring stories, terrifying stories to the people that he will definitely fall unconscious. He said, if he doesn't fall unconscious, I will pay 10,000 rupees to that person. Dr. Dayanand, one day I heard that such a thing is happening. I am from a neurosciences. I don't believe in these devils, evils. I went there. He narrated a story. I did not fall sick. I did not fall unconscious. Took 10,000 rupees, came home, gave it to my wife. That fellow was thinking, who is this fellow who has not fallen unconscious? Let's go and see him. So he came my home. As soon as he entered, he found my wife was crying. He asked, sister, what happened to you? Why are you crying? She said, go and see inside the room. He came to my room and he found me unconscious. He immediately rushed and asked my wife, what happened? He said, your story. Now he understood.
When they don't understand that feeling, unless when they go through that same state of understanding, like, okay, this is happening to my mother, this is happening to my brother, this is happening to my daughter. Sir, definitely now we are going to see this movie. You have taken a lot of efforts, because after your wife's accident, you have not only treated her successfully, but apart from that, you have taken this as a social responsibility, that commitment that, okay, this message has to go to the public in a different aspect. Because see, earlier you were telling this as a head of department of neurosurgery. Now you have played double role. You have played a role of a husband. You have treated her as a husband also, as you rightly said, and as a neurosurgeon also. And you have feel that, okay, now is high time that you should reach to the public. So I would like to know from you, sir, what you, as in a nutshell, what you would like to tell our youngsters or people, whoever are daily users of these vehicles and all this, so that they know how to cope up with these day-to-day activities.
Now, first, I want to compliment and appreciate Goa, that many places you have put very correctly the quotations. Say, in this movie, I have put one quotation, lane driving is sane driving. On one of the bridge, I have taken that one and has put in the movie.
Yeah.
So Goa is one of my inspiration of prevention of head injuries, and I would be very thankful if percentage of the road accidents comes down after this movie in Goa. But that's all is my aim. I request that these things which have been put here and there on the roads by the government, I wish all of us know these things, believe on these signboards and follow them. Wear the helmet, drive with the speed with which it has been told. Do not drive with the drinking after consuming alcohol. Do not drive when you are tired. Many of these things we are facing day and night. The most of the accidents are related with these things. If we just follow the rules, if we are not under the effect of the medications or the drugs, and if we are wearing helmet, because two-wheelers are very important.
Correct.
And not in a tiredness.
Yeah.
Just these things, thinking.
And sir,
it is
one more thing I missed, which is very common these days, is a mobile. Everybody uses. In fact, I'm surprised to see those people who are using, who are supposed to be very intelligent and supposed to be setting standards for others to follow. They have got big vehicles, but still somehow at that point of time, their head becomes empty, and the first response, they speak the phone and they talk, and they cannot concentrate. And this is what most of the time has been a cause for the accident.
You are very right. That is why we should keep it on a silent mode, and then only once we reach to the destination,
Correct.
see what is there. This is the best way I have found, because there is a temptation when the ring comes or vibration comes to see and open it. At that time you lose your concentration.
Absolutely.
And who knows, just at that moment something has come in front of you. So a slower driving without the even the vibration mode, and going at the destination and just opening it and seeing
Correct.
what is there will be the very, very important point, that too.
Yes, sir. So definitely now we are watching this movie, which will start immediately.
अनुभव जीवन की किसी घटना से गुजरने का नाम मत नहीं है, बल्कि उस घटना से हम अपने व दूसरों के जीवन में क्या सकारात्मक परिवर्तन ला सकते हैं, उसी का नाम अनुभव है। कुछ लोग पत्थर से एक बार टकराकर बार बार फिर उसी पत्थर से टकराते रहते हैं, लेकिन कुछ ऐसे लोग भी होते हैं जो बुद्धिमान होते हैं, विवेकशील होते हैं। वे दूसरों के अनुभवों से लाभ उठा अपने जीवन में सुधार ले आते हैं। आइए एक ऐसी भयानक आप बीती घटना का अवलोकन करें जो हमें ही नहीं, हमारे समाज, हमारे देश एवं पूरे विश्व को सड़क दुर्घटनाओं से बचाने के लिए प्रेरित करती रहेगी। और हां, तब तक जब तक कि ये सड़कें हमारे लिए हमेशा के लिए सुरक्षित नहीं हो जाती। जुलाई 2010 की शाम को मैं अपनी ओपीडी में बैठा हुआ था। मेरी पत्नी मुस्कान वहां आई, मुझसे बात की और बोली अभी बैंक के बहुत सारे काम बाकी हैं, नहीं हो रहे हैं, मैं अब घर जा रही हूं, आज मेरा व्रत है। वह हमेशा की तरह मुस्कुराई, अपने हाथ ऊपर किए और मुझसे विदा ले ली। उसके बाद मैं एक के बाद एक 2 मरीजों को मुझने देखा और एकदम से मेरे कमरे में मेरा वर्कर बाहर से सेल फोन लेकर आया और बोला कि सर, अपनी मैडम इमरजेंसी डिपार्टमेंट में भर्ती है। मैंने कहा असंभव, इम्पॉसिबल। मैं उसी क्षण दौड़कर ईएमडी में पहुंचा, डिपार्टमेंट की ट्रॉली पर अपनी पत्नी को अर्धचेतन अवस्था में देखा। वो छटपटा रही थी, लहूलुहान थी, दोनों कानों से पानी और रक्त बह रहा था। विश्वास नहीं हो रहा था, पर बात सही थी कि वह मेरी पत्नी मुस्कान ही थी। उसी समय हमने निश्चय किया कि अभी जल्दी से इनका सीटी स्कैन कराया जाए। ले जाती समय मालूम पड़ा कि जब वह हमारे अस्पताल की मुख्य सड़क पार करना चाह रही थी, उसी समय वहाँ पर तेज गति से आते हुए टीनेजर्स ने 2 व्हीलर पर उनको दे मारी। लोग जमा हो गए, कुछ लोगों उसे उठाकर यहाँ अस्पताल में लेकर आए। हम सीटी स्कैन रूम में पहुँचे। मैं सोच रहा था कि शायद बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम ना होगी। सीटी स्कैन प्रारंभ हुआ और ख़त्म भी हो गया। उसके अंदर हमने देखा कि केवल मात्र फ्रैक्चर्स थे बोन स्कल्स के, कहीं पे कोई रक्त स्राव नहीं हुआ था, कोई हेमेटोमास ब्रेन के अंदर डेवलप नहीं हुए थे। मैं सोच रहा था कि 6 घंटों के प्रोटोकॉल के अनुसार रात को 11 बजे फिर स्कैनिंग होनी है, काश वह भी अच्छी निकले। रात के 11 बजे की प्रतीक्षा चल रही थी। हम उन्हें फिर सीटी स्कैन रूम में लाए और वहाँ पर सीटी स्कैन करना प्रारंभ हुआ। पहले की कुछ स्लाइड्स उसकी देखी गई, एक के बाद एक ब्रेन के कट्स लेते चले जा रहे थे। प्रथम कुछ कट्स को देखकर मेरा मन शांत था, लेकिन उसके बाद जो जो एक स्लाइस, एक कट ब्रेन का सीटी स्कैन में आने लगा, हर एक कट्स को, स्लाइस को देख देख के मेरे हृदय की गति तेज होने लगी, बहुत तेज हो गई, क्योंकि उनके राइट टेम्पोरल लोब के अंदर एक बड़ा हेमेटोमा बन चुका था। मेरे साथी सभी रात की 12 बजे थे। मैंने कहा ऑपरेशन। सभी लोग बोले सर ऑपरेशन आवश्यक।